Are you ready to sing a little Jingle Bells? I forgot to change the title. Hey, alrighty, peeps. It is Wednesday morning. Nobody's around because I keep forgetting to tell people about these things. Ah, that's the fun post COVID with the brain fog. Super, super awesome. Highly not recommended. Changing the title on the video here. Crazy fabric sale. I'm running behind. This is my super fantastic, just rolled out of bed look. Very fashionable this winter. Uh, boom. Dun. Very fashionable this winter. Okay. Yes. Wednesday video. I'm going to keep talking. Somebody will show up eventually. So it's December. It's 2 weeks before Christmas. A week and a half. Duh, week and a half. Are you done your Christmas shopping? Because I am not done my Christmas shopping. I'm supposed to do some more Christmas shopping tonight because we're trying to avoid shopping on the weekends. See, with the whole not being able to go anywhere or do anything for 2 whole weeks means can't get a lot of your shopping done. And while I did do some online, if you are sick with anything really, it's probably not the best time to be making decisions. I did do all right. Yeah, super fabulous kitchen. Warmest holiday wishes. Christmas month. Oh, I wish it had hot chocolate in it, but it does not. So, what we are doing for December, which I feel like saying I'm doing falling behind or doing horribly badly at, but whatever, nobody cares. Or at least nobody's complained. If I do it, it's great. If I forget, everybody's fine because my hair. I need a haircut. When your hair is this short, it goes from looking fine, looking fine, looking fine. Oh my god, you need a haircut like overnight. Just got up one morning and it just it's like an avalanche here. So one of the things, sorry, my phone just dinged. One of the things that we've been doing for December, I fell off the wagon with the daily deals. They will show up when once I get a minute. The shop's been really busy because I put a buttload of fabric on sale for $5 a meter, and the mail orders have been coming in, the pickup orders have been coming in, the people have been dropping by, and while I am getting better and better every day, um, the brain's not firing quite as well, and I just peter out sort of somewhere mid-afternoon. Gets a little later every few days. When I first opened the shop back up at 1:30, I was like, I want a nap so bad. A few days later, it was like 2:30. This week, it's been like 3-ish, maybe all the way to 4. Yesterday wasn't so bad, and like today, I woke up, I sort of felt normal, except if by normal you mean the sort of menopausal hot flashes while trying to sleep, and then waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and not being able to go back to sleep until about 7. Normal. So let's talk about quilting and the fabric sales. I know it's not me if we're not rambling, right? It's one of my older shirts. It's looking a little tight. I got a bra fresh out of the dryer, accidentally went into the dryer. So anyway, fabric sales. We love to see the empty bolts. Here's a pile of empty bolts just from the past 2 days. Yes, that's just from the past 2 days. So I'll just move them out of the way. And one of the things I do when we empty a bolt like that is because it's also end of the year inventory time. I go back into our system, find the fabric in question, and update the inventory count to 0. So that way, if you go on the website, it's out of stock. Because I've been finding a few things where the website says we have like a meter or 5 in stock and it's gone. So sometimes stuff happens where either the count wasn't entered properly or I've done things like made kits and didn't take it out of inventory, or same thing with fat quarters. It's okay if it's only a couple off, then I know it's like, oh, they went to fat quarters. Um, but sometimes, every so often, there's a bolt where I know I didn't cut any fat quarters or kits out of it, and I just input what the company said they told me, and it's still a little bit off. There's a little bit of loss in there for if I overcut, but a couple of them lately have been off by like a whole meter, and that's not too fun. So anyway, so some of the sales fabric that we have, I keep pulling more from down the hall because they don't all fit in the shop. They do all show up on the website. So it's a lot easier to browse on the site in the sale section than it is to look and see. Like lots of people are showing up with screenshots that they've taken from the website so they can come in. They've already narrowed down what they want to at least look at and then make their choices from there. And if it's busy in the shop, that's actually a really good thing to do because then you're like halfway to your purchase. So some of the things that you might have missed that are in the sale rack is this awesome fabric here. This has been used, like it's got these 4 rainbow stripes with the fractured stuff that's super cool, but it's also good if you need like a bunch of different similar but related colors in smaller pieces for a special project. If you want to put in a bigger block that looks like it's been pieced from smaller fabrics. I think there's a good 2.5 meters left of this. Look at that. So if you get even half a meter, you get a good chunk of all the colors. If you go further down, the blues turn into the purples and the pinks. And so each strip eventually is like the whole rainbow. They're just in different sections across the fabric. It's a pretty awesome fabric, I gotta tell you. Some other things that have been kicking around. See, we need the room. Is this it's a nice gray, and it's just got a little tiny, very tiny pinstripe in it that looks like stitching. And there's tons of it. And people don't like directional fabrics, like, oh, you got to be careful, which way everything's going. No, you don't. You'll drive yourself crazy if it's all, if maybe one, if you're trying to line them all up and things. And if 1 or 2 are the wrong direction, that's maddening. But if you've got like half of them going one way and half of them going another, then it looks like you did it on purpose and nobody cares. So, and hello to the ladies in the chat, leaving their comments for me. My regulars, Jeannie K. Hi, are you loving this weather? And hi, Heidi. Heidi, it's snowing way over here in Canada, Eastern Canada. In my specific area, there's a couple of inches of snow out there and it's blowing around and it's just getting heavier and heavier. I think it started around 2 or 3 a.m. Ron said he was up at 3. I was up at 5. We're like ships that pass in the night. But school was not canceled today. It's weird. Until I read on social media that at least one school is having their Christmas concert today. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why they didn't cancel it. They'll have their Christmas concert and then they'll send everybody home. And later it's supposed to turn to rain. So it's going to be like rain and snow every other day. So if you are a quilter and you want to come out to the shop, maybe wait and see what the weather does. Yeah, you can always submit an online order and pick it up later. That's probably your best bet for things that you really want to get. I know last year's Christmas stuff is down to about 1.5 boxes. We had 2 full boxes and some overspilling on some other shelves, but yeah. So that was the gray with the little light stripes on it. There's also a bright yellow with little stripes on it. That's the same pattern. It's nice basic to have. Some baby prints. It's got little elephants with gray all over it. A lot of the younger generation, they really like gray as a gender neutral quilt color, and this has all of it in it. And there's some bigger elephanty peachy prints here. I think they kind of match. You put them in with some solids. There's a couple other matching prints with this. There's like a floral that goes with it. Put in a background color. You are good to go. And these ones, again, people are like, but it's directional. Just put it on the back of a quilt at this price. If you just need like a nice blue with a bunch of swans on it for a quilt back, there you go. Like there's tons of it here. And it's now $5 a meter. I know. And this one here has a bunch of bathers on pink. I thought this was hilarious. All these people swimming in the big old pool. Mm, it's really like the more you look at it, the funnier it gets. Just all these cute little people, just their arms and legs sticking out of the water. But yeah, there's like lots of this left. And there's lots over there on the shelf. And there's some more over there. I should just, you know what? I should just show you. Like you can see these boxes and bolts behind me here, behind my head. Whoops. Yeah, over there. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. And we're going to spin around the room. Oh, yeah. See that big shelf there and that box in front of it? All of those are $5 a meter. I know. You can see them all on the website and more. Yeah. We're going to just like, we want to sell out of these things because I have 3 more boxes lining the hallway. So now some of the fabric that's lining the hallway is like the Halloween that we just had on sale. So we pulled the clean apart, put it down the hall. I call it storing it it's just down the hall. And I did have like 3 boxes of stuff in the bedroom down the hall. So that was like 3, 4, 5. So there was like 6 boxes, not of fabric and things, not in the shop. So now there's only 1 box in my bedroom and only 3 in the hall. And they're not like we would have like lining the hall and then we'd stack on top of it. It was a tunnel. It's just taking over the house. The poor guy can't walk down the hall. Mm. So tell me what's new with you. I do have notes. I mean, you'd never know it, but I do have notes here. And while I wander, so one of the other things I would like to do, we talked about the restocking and the tidying. The shelves, we've been tidying up the shelves. They're all nice and organized. Thanks to the kid, because we have inventory we have to do. So we're going to have to go through and do all that. So one of the important things coming up is I will post our holiday hours, which are actually going to be really, really open quite a bit. Not sure how close to Christmas we're going to be open. Christmas Eve is on a Saturday. I think we're going to be closed on Christmas Eve and closed on Boxing Day. But we will be open the week between Christmas and New Year's. And instead, we will close the first week of January. Normally, we're closed between Christmas and New Year, maybe for a week or two. But this year, we kind of reversed it. We're staying open a little longer in December. Might as well. Jeannie K, you went to your delicious turkey dinner at Quilt Guild last night. Awesome. Awesome. There was another guild that had theirs on Monday. I missed both of them. I think it's too risky. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, but I skipped it. And one of them I actually forgot it was that night, but I hadn't signed up for it anyway, so it was no big deal. What else? Wrapping. We've been wrapping some presents. I went to bed and then I heard Ron wrapping presents, so there might be surprises. The other interesting thing that is coming. Good morning, Prissa. Nice to see you. Prissa got the morning off. It's way snowy where Prissa is. The other thing that's coming, I wanted to start this in January, but once I got the materials, they said you should give 3 months lead time. So I'm going to have a very professionally done, as in not by me, block of the month program. And the block of the month quilt that we are going to do is called, this isn't the official announcement because I'll do that in January, but it's called Return to Simpler Times. And it will be a lovely sampler quilt with alternating blocks of 9-patch chains. And it will be done with 1930s prints. I have yet to determine the full pricing and how long it's going to take. So I'm totally looking for feedback on block of the month programs. How long of a duration do you want? Like how much work is there? Because some of these, I'm looking at it and it would be, if we did a 10-month block of the month program, you would have to make 3 blocks a month. One of the sampler blocks, one of the repeating blocks, and if you were doing the border, one of the border blocks. I don't know if that's a lot of work. It seemed like a lot of work to me for you to sew, not for me to make up, but I don't know. Tell me how you feel about block of the months. Tell me, the other thing is I have to finalize the price. in there too. So you could tell me about what you normally spend on a block of the month, where you get like your little kit. I would provide you with the fabrics this time. There would also be an option for a scrappy version if you would like to use your own fabrics, but still join the block of the month. Just do it in your own fabrics because I know a lot of you are trying to use up your stash and I want to make that really, really good for you. So we'll be doing that and I will give you previews later. So it's coming. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because I have the initial programs and stuff. So we're going to be doing a block of the month. January might be too soon to start, apparently. I know. But so if I do give it the 3-month lead time, that would mean lots of promos and then officially starting in April and then running either 10, 12, or 14 months. 14 seems a little long. I might prefer 12. 10 seems a little short. Hard to say. Please tell me what you think about that. Anytime, email, message, put it in with a Christmas card. Don't really care. Write it on a sticky note, slap it on my door. Now I'm just being silly. Okay. All right, so we are still alive here. If you compare my voice to last week, you can see that I don't have the constant coughing. I'm not as congested. It's very faint up here. I am getting huffy and out of breath very quickly. And in all of that, not yesterday, but the night before, my knee decided to give me some problems. I don't know if it's dislocated or trying to or subluxating. Love that word. Just, my kneecap just likes to do wild and crazy things like my grandmother's did. And the cartilage in the knee is just misbehaving. So I had to wrap my knee yesterday and I chipped a tooth. So I'm just telling Ron that my warranty has expired and things just fall apart now. But other than that, and I haven't sewn, and I was doing the blogging 31 day challenge, and I just realized today that I'm like a week behind, which is terrible. So I am going to not kill myself over that or beat myself up over that. My new long arm still has not left the place I ordered it from. It hasn't left there yet, so it's not on its way. Which I didn't expect to get it by Christmas because I definitely don't have time to use it. Just stare at it. That's what I'll be doing hopefully on the week off is putting it together and playing with it. And what else do I have to catch you up on other than I'm so behind on everything? It's a snow day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can all take some time, maybe pet some fabric, catch up on things leisurely, no stress, stay home for a bit. We'll see how the weather holds out. I have no idea what our driveway is like for anybody who was thinking of stopping by, but like I said at the top of the video, maybe wait until lunchtime and then gauge how it feels out there. Yeah. Yeah, I would wait. Definitely wait. But other than that, I will be hanging around. I can answer the phone, answer your messages, pick away at some of this to-do list. There were more orders that came in overnight, so I have to get them prepared. And I think 2 of them have to be mailed out whenever I can get out to the post office. Yeah. So we're just on the downhill slide till Christmas Day, I think, here. And it will be nice to have a break. And I hope you enjoy things. Yeah. I'm running out of stuff. I got nothing else for you. There's nothing new here that you haven't seen already. I mean, I could probably show you stuff twice and both of us have forgotten, but there's some stuff that I showed you that was new and I still haven't put price tags on it and put it where people could buy it. So that's one of the things I have to do. And that is the joy of being a solo shop owner. There's a never ending to-do list. And I'm just like, I don't even stress about it anymore because it never ends. It's just part of the deal. As soon as you do one thing, something's going to come up on the other end. Even if you have a break, just like wait 10 minutes and something will come up. All right, I will wrap it up because now I really am rambling. And I guess I will see you later on the next nicest day. Definitely doing a video next week. Hopefully, we'll have something to talk about. Ugh. And other than that, stay safe out there if you have to go out. If not, stay home. And see if you have a chance to play with some fabric. All right. I will catch you all on the flip side. And see you later if I can find the stop button. Okay. Bye.